Let's
So
see.
he looks over like, hey, I got an axe.
Let's see here. How to treat raw leather.
You either put lye on
Yes.
it, or you can take the brain out of an animal skull, mush it up, and rub it all over the skin.
Well, I mean, I
I
could easily do the latter. I mean, the reason I was going for the arm is because I kind of only want to keep like a little past the wrist, but the idea was that if I cut more off, that would go bad. I mean,
let's see here.
ideally that'd go bad first, and I can just cut shorter.
Oh, I guess yeah. So you would have to spend some time scraping every particle of fat and flesh from the hide knife, and then you can tan it or preserve it with a generous layer of non-iodized salt.
Hmm.
Just take a tooth, Cody.
Yeah.
Just take a tooth.
I mean, in your time in the cave, it rot, but you would want to take care of that pretty soon, and then even then, you wouldn't have bones or anything.
Yeah.
So
I'll still take it. I'll wrap it in a. Sorry, I'm looking at my equipment.
Wrap it in a water skin.
because you don't need that for anything else.
Nope, not at all. Actually, I was going to say I could take a small amount of the scarlet spool that's still strapped on me for some reason and cut a small chunk of cloth off of that and wrap it like a parcel. And then I'll also rip out its canids.
It's what?
The front
Canids.
four pokey teeth.
Oh, okay.
Canines.
Canines.
Yeah,
You know what? I
canines.
was thinking of, yeah.
I was confused there, but we're good.
I knew I
understand
said
now.
something wrong. I'm like, I know that's not his fault for not understanding, but I don't know what I meant to say.
Yeah. I swear you said cannons. I was like, what?
Yeah,
That is what he said.
why the wolf had cannons.
All right. Cool. So, you guys are still able to see this little cavern. There's nothing else in here of interest. It was just used as a kennel to hold the wolves, and except for the let's see, where is it? The fissure at the back, which from where you guys are standing, you can see that it ascends, and it's like a natural chimney looking thing. At the base of the fissure is rubbish that's been discarded through the opening above.
You were cutting out a bit. So what is it we see? It's something about a chimney and stuff discarded at the bottom.
Oh, the fissure.
Basically a trash chute.
The fissure opens or the fissure is like a narrow opening in the east wall, and it leads to a natural chimney that ascends about 30 feet. It's very steep, and at the base of the fissure is rubbish that has been discarded through the opening above.
Gotcha. Is that the only way through the cave from here, or is that just something that's off to the side?
That is something that is just at the east end of the kennel cavern. If you were to go back out next to the stream and follow the path down, it goes into where it becomes totally dark for you, but nobody else had quite gotten to looking down that way, so I won't describe what's down there.
Fair enough.
Can we go check it out?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if we can. I mean, we can make note of the fissure. If we end up above-ish in that area, we could use that as a quick way out if we can fit through that chute. But I'm not really sure how wide that chute is, or if that's even the point of it being mentioned.
Yeah, so did you guys light the torch? I know you passed the area for him to light, but
yeah, I was gonna ask about that earlier and I forgot. I had, at the beginning of the fight, given Area the torch to light. I presumed that he did.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to attack anything. So I mean,
Fair enough. We'll just assume that he did.
Okay.
So the main passage from the cave mouth climbs steeply upward, the stream plunging and splashing down its west side. In the shadows, a side passage leads west across the other side of the stream. And in the shadows of the ceiling to the north, you can just make out the dim shape of a rickety bridge of wood and rope crossing over the passage ahead of you. Another passage intersects this one 20 feet above the floor.
What intercepts it 20 feet above it? The bridge?
Oh, the bridge connects a passage that is 20 feet. When it says this one, it's the passage that you are on.
Okay.
I have no idea what he said.
What?
I still have no idea what you said.
Oh,
There's a bridge, and
So-
like 20 feet up, there's another passage where we are on right
yeah.
now.
So the passage that you are on is 20 feet under the bridge. The bridge is passage. It connects the passage that is 20 feet above you.
Okay, so there's no way across. We got to find our way up there.
The path,
Hold on. I'm gonna.
but it
Hello.
is 20 feet underneath, and the.
But
I'm still here.
you're cutting out pretty hard.
It's not just me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not just you.
It's, and I'm sure.
Hmm.
Um,
Would you be able to use your phone like Ken does, or
Would I be what?
able to use your phone the way Ken does, maybe, or?
See,
See?
we can try. Me.
I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, it might be worth the effort. I don't know.
Okay, my mobile hotspot is on. I may disconnect for a sec. Connection points. As soon as it becomes available.
So we got a bridge 20 feet above us. Is there a way we can see to get up there?
All right, I'm back. I think.
Sweet.
That's
So there's a
pretty good.
bridge. There's a bridge 20 feet above us. Is there a way we can get up to said bridge, or is it just?
Not from the passage. Okay, so I will reread things just because this way we can kind of test if my mobile hotspot is better, and also so that we can make sure that everything came through.
Okay.
So, the main passage that you are from the cave mouth climbs steeply upward, the stream plunging and splashing down the west side. In the shadows, a side passage leads west across the other side of the stream. In the shadows of the ceiling to the north, you can just make out the dim shape of a rickety bridge of wood and rope crossing over the passage ahead of you. The passage ahead of you is by the passage ahead of you, the passage that you are. Another passage intersects the passage you are on 20 feet above the floor, and the bridge connects it across the top. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
What does the room look like from the floor that we are on?
It ascends steeply up, and makes an eastward turn. So from where you are at the mouth of the kennels, you can only barely see the bridge, and the tunnel itself is just ascending steeply. making an eastward turn.
Well, we're not going to be able to get to that upper path from here, so should we just follow the road, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go west.
Go left,
Left, west is the same way.
west. Sorry.
Well, yeah, same way, I guess.
So west. Okay, west.
Because there's nothing to the east, right? I mean, that's just wall, isn't it?
Oh, I apologize. I was. Okay. I mean, the stuff that I read was fine, but it was. I was. Oh, never mind. 4 is this. Okay, sorry. I'm looking at this map. There's on it that I was misinterpreting, but everything is fine. I actually read exactly what I was supposed to. We're all good. So you guys are heading west to the side passage. Is that?
Yes,
what I
we are.
Understand. Okay, so you're going to lead them across the stream.
Yep.
Okay. I need all 3 of you to make a perception check.
Oh, okay. I'm worried. Maybe.
Oh, the natural 20.
Natural 20.
Jeez.
Okay.
That dark vision, though.
Right? I don't even have it, and I rolled well. I just can't math at the moment. Sorry. 15...
18...
17, 22.
Okay.
24.
Wow. So all of you
What did
notice.
Torin roll?
Natural 20.
Oh, I thought that was... Sorry, I thought that was Colton that rolled the 20.
No.
No.
Man, we are on the ball.
So all of you notice a goblin guarding the bridge. He's like leaning up. He's got his back to the main passage. So like where you guys are coming up from, he has his back to it, and he's like halfway leaning, like he's leaned up against the corner, facing away from where you are.
Does he look sleepy?
Not sleepy, but you notice in particular that he looks real lazy
Real lazy.
and inattentive. But he is on the bridge that you don't really get to.
Say that again. He's on the bridge that what?
You don't really have a way to get to.
Okay, he's inattentive, so he's probably not going to be a threat for now. If we get up there, we can take him out very quietly. Because, again, inattentive.
Hold on.
Or
Now,
we could try and hit him with an arrow from here.
Hold
But if we
on.
hit him with the arrow, it's guaranteed not to kill him.
You're gonna have one hell killing him in one shot.
Yeah.
No.
Now, hold on. Is this a bridge we are going to have to use? I know this is a foreshadowing question I'm asking, not DM.
I could tell you, but I'm not.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Because, in all honesty, I want to shoot the bridge with a flaming arrow and burn it down. But
really
you
don't
know,
want to climb the rickety bridge? What's wrong with you?
I'm a friggin' dwarf.
You know, I kind of want to go on the bridge because I feel like if I use, because I can use a cunning action like out of engagement, right? I mean,
you can, but there's not really a point.
oh, well, I was thinking I could essentially dash across the bridge, which, if it doubles my speed, means I would get there twice as fast and. To the other side
Right,
at
but
least.
you still do not to approach the bridge.
No, I know. I'm just speaking in future tense.
Got it.
Because we're talking about how the dwarf really doesn't want to. And I'm kind
Right.
of on the other end. Well,
We could always drop
let's
kick
leave him
him
be for
across the
now. He's
board.
not an issue currently. He's not even noticing us flat out. And even
I
if we
see.
wanted to, we have to get up there first. We're not going to do anything
Yeah.
down here.
I'd say let's just sneak past him and
Yep.
try to get to where we're going.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay. So I want all of you to roll a stealth.
Saw that coming. Natural 14, 20.
Hey, I rolled a 14 too. 15.
13.
Okay.
Oh, I hope that check was low.
Yo, man.
And you get +2. Fine. All right. And now I need to roll. How many d20s is that?
What did he say? I
What?
didn't catch anything other than D20 in the
Hold on,
plural sense.
I have to get my little baggie out here and get my.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect.
Guys, there's goblins all over the place.
Hold on, I dropped one. I dropped a crucial one.
D20s.
Okay.
I would say I would say we could have rolled for perception, but we literally did. We literally did, and we rolled really high. So I would have thought that if there were other goblins in the room, we would have seen them as well.
Oh, there's that one that I dropped.
So I don't
Okay.
Guys,
So,
what are your spots?
cool. I know
DM
exactly
was
how this is
laughing.
going. All right.
What about that?
So you guys are heading up past the small passage, the side passage, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you guys said. Okay. So.
How does it go?
So, this passage is choked with rubble and has steep escarpments, which I don't really know what that means, but so I'm gonna Google that real quick so that I can understand better what it's trying to tell me.
I'm gonna say it's a synonym for rubble. So
Okay, escarpment. A long, steep slope, especially one at the edge of a plateau or separating areas of land at height. Oh, okay, I see.
so it's describing the land itself then.
Yeah. So it's got like it has like it's like a ledge. It's a ledge that has a little bit of a I know what I'm trying to say, but my brain is just not processing the words. It's got a ledge that you would have to scramble up, which the area itself is fine. So you guys, so it is difficult terrain. So you guys are moving half. And Torin, how much do you weigh?
I weigh about 250.
Okay.
For someone.
So are you guys? Well, I mean, dwarves are pretty solid.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
I'm like 5'3" and 250.
Oh well, you're taller than I thought you were at least.
Hey, shut up.
I was asking about your character.
Oh.
I thought we all understood that. Ken, did you?
I'm sorry. That was kind of mean.
Torin takes his battle axe and slams his head straight into the blade. fucking
Okay.
To which I reply, finally!
I'm gonna roll for fatality. Natural.
No.
God.
Okay. Pressing on.
I'm trying. Okay.
So,
I
as
thought my
Torin-
comments made it pretty clear, though.
yeah, no. As Torin ascends the ledge, I need you to make a dexterity saving.
I'm so glad Dex is the best.
Oh, geez, that's not comfortable to the ears at all.
That was
No,
me.
it wasn't.
Okay, Dex
This is
saving
my
throw
aesthetic.
is a 10.
Okay, that meets. So you
Oh,
are
wow.
going to take 4 bludgeoning damage. Ledge crumbles underneath you. But it's not like you fall far. It just crumbles on top of you. And so...
Nice.
Okay, so the path we took is taking us up to that upper level, but we have to scale the wall, is what I'm understanding, right?
So you are taking a narrow side passage, not the main passage. You guys headed west.
Right.
Yeah. So
What are we dex saving from? Well, him.
when he went to scramble up on the ledge, it collapsed 100 pounds. Basically, we would have had to have been a part not
Say
collapse that. We basically would have had to be a party of elves to not collapse it. So,
Well,
so, let's see. Okay, so you guys continue heading up, and as you guys approach the top of the really high, like the passage, it's not really tall, pretty close to 25 feet from where you were. You guys to roll perception.
okay, so just so I'm clear, are we traversing just a really narrow path with a drop, or are we actually trying to climb something?
Run that by me again. You cut out really hard. That was
Yeah.
probably my fault. Yeah.
I was saying, so what exactly is it we're doing? Because I feel like I'm not following. Are we actually climbing something, or are we like sidestepping along a very narrow cliff?
You guys went up a steep side passage. It was a little bit steeper than the main passage would have been, but it was just enough that it was difficult terrain. So it took, like, you guys were kind of crawling up it, but it wasn't really like a climb.
Okay, but we're essentially on a narrow, like a narrow platform alongside a cliff face, right?
No. It's like a narrow tunnel.
Okay.
But it was pretty steep. And then there was just one point where the height changed, and so there was a ledge that kind of had like an overhang. And when Torin tried to climb on top of it, he collapsed the overhang.
Gotcha.
So he didn't fall far. He fell like 3 feet, not even. But then there was rubble on top of him.
Okay.
So it wasn't particularly pleasant.
Gotcha.
It was 1d6 not pleasant.
Right.
Could have been worse.
What are we
could have
rolling
been
for?
2d6.
Perception.
Okay.
Okay.
Perception.
Well, don't everyone say it at once. Ooh, I rolled a 10 this time.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 or 8. I'm real distracted by falling off that cliff.
That's fair.
I mean, I rolled a natural 3, so. So 2 10s.
Okay, and then Ari rolled a 10 plus.
I rolled a 19 with all of my bonuses.
13. You rolled a what?
19 with my bonuses.
No,
Dang,
some
that's pretty
sides
good.
are good at least.
Okay, so thankfully, Torn was moving sneakily enough that when he came at the, into the top of the passage, the little tunnel, he was not immediately noticed. And all of the goblins in this room, all 6 of them, are just kind of lounging around. So this is as you come to the top, you guys, this large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot high escarpment, which is that weird overhang. A steep natural staircase leads from the ledge. The air is hazy with the smoke of a cooking fire and pungent from the smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins.
Nice.
Ew.
What a good smell.
So they
Nice.
are
Smells like home.
so they are lounging around in the upper portion, which is going to be the where you guys are kind of coming in. Are you guys still carrying the torch?
Areas.
Areas?
Yep.
Okay.
Since none of us can see.
You better stuff that son bitch out.
Well, there is a cooking fire, and right now, I would say Torin and Kyle are the first 2 to come up the passage. So Ari is still behind you guys, and
Okay.
yeah.
All right, I'm going to turn to Ari and give him that kill it signal with my hand
Okay.
to my neck.
Yeah. The bad news.
Bad news.
Okay.
It's not that one, but yes.
Yeah. So Ari shoves the torch, the rubble, and kind of not grinds it around necessarily, but twists it back and forth to help put out the fire.
Yeah, I
so
can
the
figure
torch is no longer lit,
Sweet.
which darkens the tunnel. But thankfully for everybody in the tunnel, I mean, Ari can see enough from the lights in the common area, that where to get out of the tunnel. But Brave, thankfully, can see in the.
Torrent can as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he wasn't in the tunnel. He's at the top.
Right.
So, off to your left, which is west or west, southwest-ish, is where there are 6 goblins kind of lounging / milling around a large cooking fire. And so they're just kind of up there hanging out.
Okay. Hey, Kyle. This is
Hi.
going to be a good time to. This is going to be a good time to test out your sneak attack, isn't it?
I think so. So are all 6 of them gathered around one small fire?
It is a large cooking fire.
Well, yeah, large cooking fire.
They're not gathered around it, they're not sitting around it. It's just kind of there's a large cauldron type pot of soup or stew or something of the like being cooked atop it. And so there's one goblin tending the pot. There's a couple that are kind of lounging near it, and there's one that's off to the side, taking a stone to his short sword, and then two that are they're asleep. They are napping on the floor.
Okay.
Are there any tents or anything that there might be more in?
No.
No.
And from what you can see, the lower portion of this cave, this cavern, is it's dark and does not look attended.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. How far apart would you say some of them are from each other?
Let's see. Let me bring up my map here. We imaginarily place them. So we've got two that are lounging near each other, right next to the fire. So they would be about 5 feet apart, and then there's the one attending the cooking fire, probably two. And then there is one about 8 feet east of the two that are lounging, and he's the one taking a rock to his short sword. It looks like he's trying to sharpen it. We're not exactly sure if he is or not.
Okay. And then the last two are sleeping, correct?
Yes.
And then they are over.
They would be a little bit like 10 feet ish south. The one sharpening his sword or trying to sharpen his sword.
So the two sleeping are pretty much splitting the difference between the cooking fire and him.
But the two sleeping are also the two closest to the darkest spot.
That's
Right.
true. Those two would be the closest to the dark spot. Plus, they are asleep, so they would oblivious to their surroundings,
Mm-hmm.
prone. So you would have a advantage on your attacks.
Okay. I think I have a game
Let's see
plan.
here. Sleeping is not on the conditions,
Well,
which
would
kind
it
of
just be like you're
surprises me.
unconscious
But
then?
yeah, that's
Since we
what
were
I
talking
would.
about the other day.
Yeah. So they are chilling on the ground.
So how far
Right.
are we from the dark spot to the south?
So in order for you to get the dark spot, you get to the dark area of the cave, you would have to travel 5, 15, 25, 30 feet, and then hopping down the ledge, but you would be passing right over the top of the sleeping ones. Oh, that was painful.
That was pretty bad.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm picturing this really differently. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Okay,
I was thinking that we were essentially closer to the dark spot. The two were sleeping not too far ahead. The stone is further off to the right. The other three are off to the left.
Okay, I am taking a picture.
I'm sorry. I'm a very visual person.
No, I understand. That's part of why I'm doing it. Let me grab my notes and choose an image. This. Okay. Can I draw on it? Drawing.
Paint.net.
Grab image. There we go. Nope. Okay. You. I want to draw on you. New drawing.
So is there a
Is there a what?
I need that picture. I'm sorry, I'll just wait a minute.
Whose feedback is that?
I.
Someone has a feedback loop.
And it's pretty gross.
All right, we're gonna play the muting game real quick.
Markup. There we go.
Hello.
Hey.
It's Colton.
Okay.
Hello?
First try,
Okay.
it's Colton.
So you guys are there. And then they are like 1, 2, 3, sleeping, cooking,
My favorite thing is when I just like randomly
save.
Randomly what?
Wow.
roll my d20.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I think it goes without saying.
Okay.
If we sneak around the room, which is a new aspect for me. Okay, so starting. Okay, scratch that. Presuming the layout presuming the layout allows us to, I think it would be logical to, at the same time, have two of us kill the two sleeping ones. That way they're both out instantaneously. From there, the other two players will have already been moved into position. And then after the two of us who kill the sleeping ones, move into the position on the last two. And then all four of us can attack at the same time.
Okay.
Does that sound logical?
Discord.
Hello?
It makes sense to me.
That makes sense.
Is Colton AFK? Where'd he go?
Colton.
I think so.
I think he did go somewhere.
AFK. So
Okay.
You have headphones. Okay. Yeah.
There you
There we
are.
go.
Hello.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me, man.
So the image that I sent.
Oh, that's so much better.
So you guys are the circle right now. That's approximately where you guys are. You guys are
Did we come from the southwest or
the southeast, yeah.
yeah, sorry.
The dots are the goblins.
Who's the top right?
Okay.
Top right, that's the one sharpening his.
Okay, there's the two by the cooking fire. There's the cooking. I'm presuming the southernmost ones are the sleeping.
Yeah, I kind of posit the cooking fire on 6.
Yeah.
So
So I'm going to say
actually looking at how the map is set out, I think the southern portion is supposed to be higher, but I already told you it was lower, so we're going with that. So that's how that's going to be now.
I mean, looking at the map, like the southern portion looks like it is lower, actually.
I don't know. Okay, whatever.
Well, no,
Regardless.
I see it now. Either way.
Yeah.
Cool. So, given see, I feel like the one sharpening his sword is actually in a darker area than the sleeping ones are. They're much closer to the fire.
Yeah. Each square is supposed to be about 5 feet. I think it looks more like they're like 10 feet. But so like that's kind of how I've been doing this whole thing. And so yeah, the fire only casts 20 or 30 feet. So he would be the closest to darkness. And also, if you assume that the two lounging are facing us either towards each other or towards the fire, he's also probably going to be the least noticed, which is more information than I probably should give you, but I gave it, so.
No, that's how I pictured it.
Mm-hmm.
I pictured they were either the two lounging or either, not asleep, but just not doing anything or paying attention to anything.
Yeah.
Looking at each other or looking at the fire. So either way, that only leaves one or two actually looking towards our direction in the first place. So now that I actually have a visual, I can see everything.
So how about Kelso?
Stealth kill on the one in the top right.
Oh yeah, I assume you can see well enough to grab him, cover his mouth, and
I'm fairly certain I can see most of this room.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
Decently lit.
So Kelso, I want you to roll for stealth. I know you guys are already sneaking, but you are making like an actual aggressive attempt to sneak up on him. So I am going to counter with. Actually, he'd probably be facing towards the fire to see best for sharpening his sword.
Yep.
So I just need to know what his passive perception is. Okay. Go ahead. But I will roll for the cooking fire one. Oh, that's not good.
Natural 19 plus my stealth puts it at 25.
Okay. Yeah,
Ooh.
you are presently capable of right up to him. You, sir, are not even a shadow on.
Hello?
Nice.
I'm here.
Hello? I didn't catch
Hello?
any of that.
Oh. So
So epic too.
I know.
I
their
liked it.
passive their passive perception is 9. And then the cooking pot guy rolled a 9, so -1 on his wisdom makes him have an 8 for his perception. So what I said was, you are presently capable of sneaking. I mean, I would let you sneak where this room. And I said, you are not even a shadow on the wall.
Ooh, pretty. So, are we saying that that one is dead at this point? Or
Nope.
That's just the sneak. That's not an actual attack. Okay,
Correct.
gotcha. Do I need to roll for attack or?
Yes. You will need to roll for an attack.
Okay.
But I will give you. Let's see here. He is unaware. Is that anything here? No. But I will give you surprise, which is advantage.
Okay, so I'm rolling for attack with advantage.
Yes. On top of that, you're attacking from stealth, so.
Right. Which means I also get the D6 if I hit him, which is
correct.
Nice. Okay, so,
roll with advantage.
Right. Yeah, I should just rolled with advantage instead of trying to do the math the first time. Okay, so 14 base.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, okay. So short sword attack is going to be a D6 plus 4 plus another D6. How far is he from us?
Well, he is that first blue dot on the top right. So
okay, let me rephrase that because I've moved closer to him. How far is he from everyone else?
From the rest of the group?
Yeah.
That's about 15 feet.
Okay,
I know that it says each square is 5 feet, but that makes those really, really small boxes.
I know you weren't keeping this room to scale. I just wanted to know for context. I know I can't.
Yeah, it's about 15 feet.
Okay, so 2d6.
Well, because we are not in combat at this moment, I would let you have sneak attack as many times as you can.
Say that again?
I would let you have sneak attack as long as you can. Oh my goodness, I keep cutting out.
Okay, as long as you know. You would let me have sneak attack as long as something.
As long as you stay in stealth.
Gotcha. Okay.
I wonder if it would do better if my phone was sitting on the desk rather than on the floor.
Well, your phone's not using the Wi-Fi, right?
My phone isn't using the Wi-Fi. It is what casts the signal to my computer.
Gotcha.
Well, damn. There go all my dice.
I wonder.
Okay.
What would it be like if
So
you could use your phone directly?
I would have terrible mic audio.
I mean,
and I
it's
don't
gotta
have
be better than
headphones.
Ken, right?
I don't have headphones either, so you would be getting feedback.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, I just thought it would be worth asking, just for clarity.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
Mine isn't that bad, is it?
No, but it's the least of the four of us. Total of 10.
Okay. You insta-give him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make him this one. He's at -3, not *3, -3. Yeah. So how do you want to do it?
What is that noise? Someone sneezing? Sorry, it was bugging me. Instagib. I'm just gonna send my sword through the back of his spine.
Okay.
At the base of the neck, right through the brainstem.
Okay. Perfect. Goes through, severs cleanly. You plant it right in between the vertebrae, so there is zero stoppage, and it just and instant death. Yeah.
Nice.
I need you to roll for stealth again.
Okay. Please stop. Please. Natural 19.
Okay. Yeah. So you are able to remain practically invisible. So
Alright, let me look at that map again for reference, because he's down and out.
Yeah.
Should I move towards the sleeping one, guys, or do you think I should work my way around counterclockwise?
Yeah, go ahead for the sleeping ones, and once they're out, I want a piece of this action.
I'd say counterclockwise, but go ahead and go for the sleeping ones. That reduces the
Well,
numbers.
I'm wondering, because that is loud.
Oh, it didn't. It sent the same one. I changed it, and I wanted it to send one with the red mark. Whatever.
Oh, that's fine. We are that forgetful. I'm wondering if one of you guys or both of you guys could stealth and take the other two out, and I could work my way around while that occurs.
I mean,
Because
I can.
yeah, can we turn that off, please? Pretty please. Super loud. What was I saying? Oh, because the other two are looking at each other, presumably, or at the fire.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that if I kill one of the, if I kill the middle one per se,
Yeah.
the further right one, there's a chance the other guy's looking right at him. Two of them are looking right at him, possibly. I mean,
Right.
the last one's
The cooking one.
That's directly in his peripheral view, though.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, the one you just shanked should be in his field of view, but he did not see diddly.
Yeah. I guess you can't look at this too strategically, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go for the sleeping one. So I'm gonna
Okay.
move towards him.
Roll for attack with advantage.
Natural 20.
Jeez.
Why
Okay.
am I rolling this good?
All right. Roll your 2d6 plus 4.
Guys, my rolls are really good. I'm very good at what I do, guys.
Yeah, apparently.
13.
And double it.
26 damage.
Okay. He has
He is
negative
very
18 hit
With
points.
these upgrades, you couldn't stand a chance.
So he has negative 18 hit points.
Can he explode?
And no, he's not going to explode.
I feel like he should explode.
I have a better. No, wait, hold on. I want to make it at least.
Oh my goodness.
What?
That the goblin that is lounging, facing more towards him, rolled a 3 for perception. So
Nice.
yeah. Go do your description.
Goblin
What did you say, Colton?
Goblin didn't even notice, or doesn't even notice his friend getting massacred.
I mean, he's across the fire, but
Still, it's like, whoa.
This one I'm a little bit pissed off at, and because I get so cocky about how good my stealth is, I actually stab him multiple times in the back of the lungs before I slit his neck. At which point I
Okay.
remove his head very cleanly.
yeah, he was very, very instant.
Very, very good.
All right, roll for stealth. Set.
Ooh, that one's not looking so hot. Or
What do we got?
Total is 10.
Well, they have bad perception. What do you have? Okay. The goblin lounging towards the right, so the closest one to the party that is awake stretches and looks over and sees you, and
I got a glitch
immediately,
zealous, guys.
yeah, he rolled a 17.
Ooh.
I mean, naturally 18, the 17. So, yeah, he calls out to the others, and so I need you guys to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Boop, boop.
Guys, I was kind of hoping you know, at least one of you would have a bow drawn or something. I mean, eventually I was going to get caught.
And I was about to tell Brave to break out his bow in case something went wrong.
Okay,
But
so Cook.
I rolled a 14.
Hey, same here.
That's the sleeping.
All right.
I got an
14 for
18.
me, 14 for Brave.
This
I
one.
could have sworn I corrected the typo in your name, but apparently not.
Okay.
B-R-I-E-B.
Rib. Okay,
B. No, it's
so
B.
I've got
Really need to get that right, folks.
one has that. Give me just a second. Is the cook, and he has that. Gob 3 has that. Oh, and then Gob 4 has that. Okay. 25 to 20. I should say 21. 25 to 21.
Oh, okay, I rolled 14. Never mind. Sorry. Multitasking.
25 to 21. 20 to 16. 20 to 16.
I got 18 for Torin.
Okay. Torin. 15 to 11.
14 for Kyle.
14 for Kyle
Okay.
and Brave.
Kyle, 14. Steve, 14. Oh, and Ari needs to roll.
Here, I'm going to pause the recording right quick.